And speaking of progress, Gia, you're super active in terms of like not just what you do on the court, but off the court as well. And to be more specific, the development of the grassroots program of volleyball, you're helping out, imparting your knowledge to the youth with Solid 7. So can you tell us about that and how you feel that sense of responsibility and that willingness that you have to help out for the next generation?
It's actually a long story. Yeah, so I hope you're ready to hear it.
Yes, we'd love to hear it.
Well, that passion kasi was more of a newfound purpose talaga kasi, how do I explain this? Well, di ba kasi when athletes start playing at a young age, parang we train kasi we want to be better for ourselves. As in, I want to get better at digging, at setting, at spiking. So everything is all about me nung nagsa-start ako. So it's not bad naman. It's really how it starts. So I've trained so hard because I felt that being the best version of myself and creating opportunities for myself was how I could glorify God best. And of course, kasama din naman yung I want to get better to help the team. Kasi team sport din naman siya. But after all that, and that really kept me going. That was my purpose talaga nung start ng playing career ko. It kept me going until like summer of 2016. And that's the beginning of my last UAAP year. I was fourth year college nun. Nung summer na yon, for some reason, as in everything felt so empty. As in, I'm still training, I'm still playing and everything, but it felt so empty. Hindi ko nahanap yung fulfillment na gusto ko. So I even started questioning why God put me on this path. And sorry if this is kind of deep or ano, pero yeah, I asked why I was putting myself through all of this if it wasn't making me happy. And I never asked myself that before. I started playing grade 5 until fourth year college. Doon ko lang natanong sarili ko, why am I going through all of this? So I couldn't get that sense of fulfillment I was looking for. And I lost my why, yung why ko, which is something big for me, diba? So sakto naman when that was happening, I got the chance to go to a 3-day silent retreat. They offer that for seniors in Ateneo. Then I got to go to the immersion. So ang dami kong time to reflect and discern on what was happening. And at the end of it all, parang I realized that the path God sets for any of us, it goes beyond ourselves talaga. And I will not get my fulfillment, yung hinahanap ko na fulfillment by playing volleyball and using it for my own benefit. So that's when I realized na my heart goes to the next generation of volleyball athletes na. And actually, it was just a couple of years ago when I started getting really passionate about the grassroots level. Kasi never in my life did I see myself coaching. Yeah. So if you remember, there was this PVL season when Coach Tai said it was going to be his last year. It's his last conference.
Yes.
Babalik na siya sa Thailand for good, for his family. And yeah, we won the championship and everything. And I remember it was during that week na I woke up in the morning and felt, wait, paano na yung mga naturo ni Coach Tai sa akin? I don't want it to stop with me. Sobrang sayang kasi talaga. And diba, ang dami niyang knowledge na pass sa akin, does it end with me? And I felt a lot of pro athletes felt the same way na about yung learnings na from their own coaches na they don't want it to stop with them. They want to pass it on. So I immediately text Miguel. As in, I remember texting him na, Miguel, I want to teach. But I will only do it if I get the right people to team up with. Kasi, it's easier to keep a vision if you work with people with the same heart. And I could only think of 2 people I really wanted to work with. It's Coach Ed and Ate Gab. They're they actually founded Solid 7. They already had a tournament going on when I teamed up with them. And then we had the academy. So I reached out to them and here we are. It's been more than a year since I partnered with them. We put up the academy and we created this space for, the next generation volleyball athletes it's a space where they can learn from others and be the best versions of themselves that they can be. Kasi this is really where I get my fulfillment now. And this is where I found my purpose. Ganun. And so I told you, it's a really long story. As in, ano pa yan hindi pa siya detailed. Ganun.
It's a beautiful story, Gia. I didn't know it was that deep.
Yeah, a lot of things happened talaga for me to reach that. And I'm thankful I did.
Yeah, and everything was connected. Everything was connected. Like from the beginning when you were telling us about your why, it was gone. Like you didn't see the why anymore. And then the whole thing with Coach Tai happened, and then you had another realization. So everything was interconnected. So I'm glad you shared that, Gia, because especially now, because a lot of the youth look up to you guys. I mean, you're so influential in your own way, but your life is not just about the game. It goes beyond it. And I think you're a good example, Gia, of somebody who uses her gifts, her talents, and her mind to make an impact in the world beyond the court. So thank you for sharing that story.
Yeah, and I think that's the legacy that, she'll leave sa youth natin ngayon. And you guys, Gia is such a great role model. I mean, if you haven't been listening to what she's saying, I told you to take notes. Daming quotable quotes dyan. Thank you for watching Volleyball DNA. Make sure you hit the subscribe button to get notified for future episodes and interview highlights.
And while you're at it, head over to our Facebook page by clicking on the link in the description.